I found hundreds of YouTube channels getting millions of views just by making videos with the same AI character over and over. Same face, same style. So when that character appears in the feed, people recognize the channel before they even read the title. I wanted to build the same thing. AI videos with one character that stays recognizable, and I wanted it free and unlimited. So I opened Google Vids and asked its video generator for different clips of the same character doing different things. The plan was generate a few clips, put them together, and build that same type of content. But after a few generations, the character kept changing. Sometimes the face changed, sometimes the body changed, and sometimes it looked like a completely different person. If the whole point is to create a protagonist people can remember, that breaks everything. And then the second problem. After only a few clips, the tool gave me a limit and pushed me toward paying if I wanted to keep generating. So I kept testing until I found a method that fixed both problems. The character stayed consistent, the generations showed 0 credits, and the downloads came out clean. After several days of testing, I realized the fix was not to start with video at all. I had to lock the character in images first, then animate those images later. I tested image tools from Qwen to Hunyuan, and the same problems kept showing up. Short limits or quality that was not good enough. I also tried Veer, but it was not the free route I needed. Whisk looked like the answer because it used to be great for reference images, but that route was gone. I kept looking, and the real solution ended up being Google Flow. Inside Flow, I could use Nano Banana 2, and with the correct setup, the generation showed 0 credits. Before building the real video, I tried to break the limit. I generated images again and again, downloaded them, checked the files, and Flow never asked me to pay or wait. The images came out at good quality, with no visible watermark, and the counter still showed 0 credits. So Flow became the base. I'll leave the direct link to this platform and all the prompts I'm using today on my website, linked in the description. Later in the video, I'll show you exactly how to get them. In a new Flow project, choose the image model at the bottom. I recommend Nano Banana 2. Before generating, check the cost. It should show 0 credits. I set it to 4 images every time. That way, I'm not forced to accept the first face the model gives me. I wrote the first character prompt, but the first 4 did not feel worth building a channel around. So I generated again. When I finally got a character I liked, I did not copy the prompt and hope the model would remember him. I clicked and held the image, dragged it into the prompt box, and added it as an ingredient. Lock the character visually, then change the scene around him. Now I can ask for that same character in different places and poses, get 4 options each time, keep the strongest one, or regenerate. This also solved another annoying problem: small fixes. Sometimes you ask for one small change, and the model changes half the image. With Select, I can open the image, mark the exact area I want to fix, and ask Flow to change only that part while keeping the rest the same. Then I created a second character without using any reference image. Once I had a version I liked, I added it as another ingredient. Now I had both characters as ingredients, and I could ask Flow for a scene with them together. After that, I created an environment by itself. No characters, just the location. Once Flow generated a background I liked, I added that environment as another ingredient too. Now I had control over 3 things: the main character, the second character, and the environment. When I asked for both characters inside that location, I was not generating random images anymore. I was building a world that could stay consistent across the video. If the character is good, but the background is weak, I change the background. If one detail is wrong, I use Select. If the shot feels too flat, I create another camera angle. For example, I can take the final image, add it back as an ingredient, and ask for the same photo, but from above. The image base worked, but it was still a photo album. No one is going to watch static images for long. The scenes need movement, camera motion, and action. When I started testing video tools again, the same problem came back. Some tools had limits too quickly, some were not really free, and some animations were too basic to carry the whole video. I found 2 options, and you can choose the one you like best. With the first one, we'll be able to create videos like this. We can generate this type of clip inside Higgsfield because on this platform, we have image, video, and audio models in one place, among many other things, without needing to pay for several different subscriptions at the same time. But what matters most for today is that we have access to the Nano Banana 2 model, the same one we were using before. And even more interesting, we also have GPT Image 2, which, according to the rankings, is much more powerful. So we're going to ask it to generate 4 images at maximum quality, just like before. And here we can do 2 things. We can upload the image of the protagonist we created earlier and ask it to create more variations of that character in different scenarios. Or we can create the character directly here, upload that image as a reference, and create it in as many different scenarios as we need. And as you can see, the scenarios have much better quality. They look more striking, and there are no strange errors across the image. But what matters most in this case is turning those images into video. So we're going to click one of the images we like and go to the Animate section. Here, we only have to choose the Scenes model, upload the image again, and add a prompt where we tell it all the scenes and camera changes we want inside the video. With this, we avoid having to generate several different images just to make the video more dynamic. The model itself is already able to take one base image and keep the same character doing different things, almost like a movie scene that would normally cost thousands of dollars to shoot. And we're doing it in one place, without having to pay for several different subscriptions at the same time. On the other hand, if what you want is a tool that has more quality limits and cannot generate multi-scene clips, but is completely free, then I'll show you the second option. For free animation, I used Meta AI. The feature we need is a little hidden. It can create images and even vertical videos, but here I do not want it to invent the character again. I want to upload the images I already created and animate those. Go to the menu on the left and open Create. From there, upload one of your character images and add a prompt explaining how you want the image animated. The animation is simpler than Higgsfield. It does not give the same multi-scene cinematic result, but for a free tool, it is usable, especially for short vertical clips or simple story videos. You can also generate the flow images in vertical format first. Then bring them into Meta AI and turn them into vertical videos. To check the limits, I animated the images I had created earlier. I found one small bug that might happen to you too. Sometimes, after uploading the image and prompt inside Create, the video did not appear there. When that happened, I went into the history, opened the latest generation, and the video was there. So if your video does not show up immediately, do not assume it failed. Keep creating the clips in the same chat, then check the history or the latest generation. The videos were there, and I could download them in order. After that, download the clips, bring them into CapCut or any free video editor, and place them together. Depending on the region you're in, Meta may or may not add a watermark to its videos. In my case, as you can see, it is not adding any kind of watermark, but depending on your country, it might. Even so, the videos are still completely free and unlimited. And if you want to learn how to turn these short videos into documentaries longer than 10 minutes, I'll leave a video in the card above and in the description so you can learn how to do it. Now, like I promised at the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you how to get the free PDFs with all the information from today's video. Just go to my website with the link in the description, and we're going to click Free PDF. Once we're here, all we have to do is select the video we want the PDF from, click this button, and we'll have it downloaded. But there are also a lot of free options here that I'm sure you're going to be interested in. For example, we have a catalog that we keep expanding with free AIs that you can use from our website online and at no cost. We also have our own AI tools directory, where in one place you have grouped together, updated day by day, the best AIs for generating each thing for free. On top of that, you can see how the community rates them to help you choose better. We're also launching our new blog, where you'll find updated news about new free AI content. And this is only going to keep growing. If you want to stay up to date with the world of artificial intelligence for free, I recommend that you check out this website. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one.